Well, Confucius has emphasized that in commerce, profit should be earned in a righteous way. So to better understand this philosophy, Chen Lanyu and a special guest, I think I've already let the secret out already. Chen Lanyu and Confucius are going to join us in the studio, Lanyu.
That's right, Dongning. Well, today let's dive deeper into integrity, a value that generations of Chinese engaged in commerce. Well, in modern boardroom, you'll probably hear phrases like, you do what you've got to do, and maximize shareholders' value. But picture the ancient Chinese philosopher Confucius at that table. He knew every gain had a trade-off. And that trade-off wasn't about how much money you stood to lose, but what values you gave up. Now, what do you say, Confucius?
The analects. The noble man understands principle, while the petty man follows profit. To me, profit itself wasn't necessarily wrong. It just needed to be earned the right way.
So how has that idea shaped Chinese commerce?
Fan Li, one of China's most legendary strategists, helped the king win a long war and rebuild the nation. He could have had it all: power, fame, wealth. But instead, Fan Li stepped down and disappeared. He didn't want to stay in power and risk losing his values. He became a merchant, built fortunes 3 times over and gave them all away. He supported schools, communities, and never cheated customers. To him, profit wasn't the goal. It was a way to do good and stay true to himself. Or principle, is about knowing when to stop, why you act, and how to earn with integrity. It's a moral compass, one that still works in today's market. In the Qing dynasty, there was a prominent family who ran a chain of trusted shops. One day, one of the shops secretly mixed cheap oil into premium batches. When the family found out, they didn't cover it up. They went public, apologized, fired those involved, refunded customers, and tossed the bad oil. They lost money, but they kept trust. And in return, customers came flooding back. Their motto said it all. Better to lose money than lose conscience. Many people today hold similar ideals. More companies are shifting from sell more to serve better. They cut plastic, reduce waste, or slow production even when it costs more. Why? Because customers remember who stays honest when it's hard. Profit doesn't have to mean cutting corners. And principle doesn't have to mean losing money. I always believe we should let principle and profit walk side by side.
Well, when Confucius encourages us to consider righteousness when faced with short-term gain, that's more than just idealism. It's practical wisdom. When faced with a tough choice, let's ask ourselves, what would Fan Li sacrifice and what would Confucius defend? Because in the end, the business we build reveals who we truly are.